time and night. Rod, reel, line, bait attempt, fingerless mittens, equipment intent, it's fishing. I don't get it. When you put your catch back, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm fishing shitholes. Thank you. So we're going to have a little bit of bingo here. Number 21. This one's called Just a Bobbly. It's about when the ice cream man came to where I live. It was the sound of the ice cream van. I did begin to hate it. Ding 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 ding. I never got one when all the other kids did, and we had a wage coming in, and I just wanted to try it just once, the bobbly, just one time. With its bubblegum the prize. And after eating all that tasteless ice cream, co-op ice cream, I don't want to call it. Because that's all cheap, and it's all about a taste. It's not about tasting better, Dad. It's about a taste. No. It's about a bubblegum and a bomb. That's all it was about. That's all it was about. Just a bubbly. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Number 58. I've got a little book here. If anyone's interested, come and see me. You can, we'll do a deal and do a swap or something. This one's for Rachel. It's called A Patcher-Upper. You are a patcher-upper who I've been sent to find. I've been told they are patient and gentle and selfish and often kind. I am one of the broken people. Will you wash me and comb my hair and sing songs like lullabies as you cradle me tenderly? See, this is my existence, and was it forgot? Maybe this is the ways of Mummy when I'm outside of my cot, running fingers on a familiar pattern textured walls. She said no one would ever hurt me. No one. And now everything is sorted out. Told me I'd grow up one day, be strong, become a man. Everything's sorted out, you think, but nothing ever goes to plan. You see, there was a wish, and the unwanted of the broken, and the isolated and weak. And nowhere was the patcher-upper of respite that I seek. Build me up like Lego and transform me, make it strong. A blue grip to a red brick and build me up and help along. Ignite like a hot fire and mainline to a vein. Send purpose and the kind word and build me up again. You are the patcher-upper who I've been sent to find. Mend me, I am broken, your soul was gentle, kind. Patcher-upper told me, don't worry what goes on. Regain your strength and heal, and now I am here carried. Moved on. Thank you. We all have trauma, it's how you deal with it. Gnomes. Anybody like gnomes? This one's about people who steal gnomes, take them on holiday with them and photograph them, send them to places called Don't Steal Malcolm, Henry or Paul. I don't want your garden gnome liberationists stealing us from our homes, taking on faraway places whilst others are left alone, wrapped up in a rucksack amongst your smelly clothes and then photographed by the landmarks with the evidence sent home. You see, stealing gnomes, that's silly. Having no respect. What about my owners? Wrapped up in a rucksack amongst the smelly clothes, then photographed with the landmarks and the evidence sent home. Stealing gnomes is silly, yes. I've asked you about respect. They're upset, yes. Distressed. You see, I was stolen on the weekend. Will I ever be taken back? Or shall I wait till I'm damaged, loss of paint, a hairline crack? I bet the photographs are not to look, brother, or Hanley, in fact. When you think I'll go home, no napper, well, come on, react. I want my garden to reside on. Not be taken on a road trip. I used to be open plant life like magic in the gardens where I once lived. Causing flowers to open and butterflies to drift, but now I'm in departure lounges and taxis and lifts. You know I'd make a placard, but you see, I cannot write. I'm just a common gardener. I can fish, but I can't fight. You're not exactly the person for a holiday trip I choose, so don't launch me like a rocket man, be calm and place me down. There appears to be a joker in this part of town. Stealing gnomes is silly. I'm a great British garden gnome. Our traditions are our homes. Don't want your garden with a garden, return me home, I demand. Thank you.
Don't question me on what I do. The point you make could be so. I'll reduce you early to jelly, just to settle the score. Saxon shopping hard tiresome when your brain feels full of lead. My husband, he shouts for his dinner, but it's burned, so I kick him instead. So you manage my shopping like we do when you're in the stream. You're not allowed to be shitty when you're suffering from PMC pain. Cheers.
Death squad when I attack, killing the disabled, no holding back. One-legged squaddies are mentally ill, but blind on the lane their contract to fill. We must save money, let's rob the poor, the anti-Robin Hood. Head cries they ignore, and rulers of 5 hands of poor they have none. War on the disabled, the war has begun. We're all minorities, gang up and fight back. Don't lie down, get out your sack. Yes, they are strong, but good it'll win. I'm not a Democrat, but they weren't voted in. So despite my disabilities, a fact they can't see. And I believe there are no jobs, there is one for me. I'll be the driver of a large HGV, and a pedal to metal, I'll whistle and sing. I'll ram it through Parliament and flatten the thing. I'll ignore their shouts, their cries and their pleas. I'll be the antidote to this country's disease. Because it's not the disabled that got us in hock, it's the greedy bastards, the ones at the top. God hates the policies of the BNP and Nick Griffin's audacity. Nazis as weak for me. I believe in liberty. Some Christ is a choice we make. Forced conversions are just fake. People. Shit, hold on. Let me start out again. Sorry, folks. God hates the policies of the BNP and Nick Griffin's audacity. Nazis don't speak for me. I believe in liberty. Some Christ is a choice we make. Forced conversions are just fake. People murdered at witch trials. Fascist rhetoric is just vile. Jack boots on a child's face. Believers in a master race. So no, I won't vote for you. Murder of Gentile, murder of Jew. Gypsy, gay and Christian burnt, 10 million dead, and nothing learned. Right, so come on, we're going to do a number together. This one's a beautiful Mayor of London. And humanity's a good thing, and we're told that green is good by the Mayor of London, aka a slut. Boris is a twat. Boris is a twat. Regardless of your ranking now, Boris is a twat. Cameron is a cunt. Cameron is a cunt. Regardless of your ranking now, Cameron is a cunt. Keep the homeless out of Westminster. Feeding is the good. In fact, it is criminal. Bring back Robin Hood. Boris is a twat. Boris is a twat. Regardless of your ranking now, Boris is a twat. Cameron is a cunt. Cameron is a cunt. Regardless of your ranking now, he's a fucking cunt. And humanity's a good thing, and we're told that green is good by the Mayor of London, aka a slug. Farage is a twat. Farage is a twat. Regardless of your ranking now, he's a fucking twat. Thanks for coming out, folks. Because if we don't change this fucking world, if we don't stop racism, if we don't show a bit of love and respect for humanity, no fucker else is going to. Let's all join together. This one's about drones. The faceless faceless killers came today, taking all my life away. Why did they come for me, murdering my family? I am just a farmer, poor. My argument was with next door. Nothing to do with the CIA. The faceless killers came today. There is no reason, there is no rhyme for this horrendous crime. Just a heartless act of the will, not to know, just to kill. The drones, they splattered my children's blood. In God we trust for the good, to inflict their democracy on a people they cannot see. With might that is never right. They set my house alight, and whilst my children burned and slept, the God they feared held and wept over such a blasphemy, murdering so-called enemies. So now we live in times of drones with faceless enemies. Take our homes as accurate as a blind man sticking in our streets of blood sick. Children's screams are not heard by the deadly hummingbird, and as X marks a deadly spot, families now decay and rot. The butchering of the innocent by the mosquitoes, which was sent by the murderous CIA to kill our youngsters whilst at play. And I may not be of their clan, but I'm certainly not the Taliban, the omnipresent demonic god, stalking our neighbourhood, waiting for a chance to strike, killing man, woman, child alike. No seeing the whites of eyes, just press the button, don't see them die. Don't see the horror, torment and pain. Never apologise, never explain, just unmanned aerial vehicles in our skies to keep the killing sanitised. I'm going to do the last one. We should have been spitting, we've been fact really spitting, I guess, and we can't do that. Let's do another one, just to finish it off on a lighter note. If I ever get apologised, I probably should, so here goes. I don't know what I did exactly, but I must have trod on your toes. I'm sorry about the nature of this mass apology. I know I've upset you. It's a certainty. Did I bloody your nose just after maybe laugh? Urinate in your aftershave or excrete in your bath? Maybe the ground glass in your face cream wasn't such a good idea. Nicking from me, mum, your mother's purse to buy me drugs on beer. In that crowd of swimming pool, did I urinate with glee? And then you prize parakeet escape, wasn't to liberate at me. Was it the unwanted swimming lessons or sleeping with your sibling? Vomiting at your dinner party or your kids' party and only dribbling? And when I kissed your grandmother, did I use mother tongue? Or am I just a scapegoat for everything that's wrong? Cheers, I've been eagle specs with them, members of us were doing. So for this cause, because I say if we don't fucking stop this, nobody's going to. Get united.
Hello. We're senseless. Well, there's two of us. Two, yeah. The good living ones. Coming up to 15 years of senseless next year. Wankers. That's it. 17 stitches, it's all fucking me. 79 with a bag full of spade. 17 stitches, left till I choke. Sunday morning, bag full of cows. 17 stitches, fist through the door. Glass in my fingers and blood on the floor. 17 stitches, till my dying day. I swear you're the only girl for me. Sorry, I'm sorry you. Took all the shit you put me through. Sorry, Hands up, who's here for the good cause? Who goes for a game? This song's called Relate. Wrote it 14 years ago. 14 years ago I wrote this. Hold on. When you were 3? When I was 3. Time for the song about Father Ted. I'm only going to play if you come number 3. Look at me talking to people that are listening. That's it. We got a walker, we got to shoot him in the head. That's what it said on the TV. journey. It's just over there. It's called My Friend. Are you dedicating that to Journey? I don't know. Future ex-wife Joanne Cosmo for pulling it on. No, future ex-wife. Anyway, I'd like to dedicate this lot to you. Like next year, we'll fucking be Remember this, it's like freaking like since the 80s. But this goes out to take. We're going to do 3 more songs. And then you can start listening to shit. This is a cover. Rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine. So I don't know when I'm stopping for some prison. Time to stand here alone. Well, that train keeps moving down the sand. When I was just a baby, Mama told me so. Always be a good one, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Rio to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hold my head and cry. much to Winston. You know?